go. Don't.
Ben.
Ah!
I've got a bit of a headache, so if you could just go easy on the deafening roaring, it would
Why
be
is your
much...
face grey?
I've just...
You look like somebody shaded you in with a pencil.
I'm just... If you... Just keep it down, OK?
Karen, I can't hear any movement.
You haven't developed OCD, have you?
No, the estate agent rang. We finally got a nibble. And there's a couple coming round this afternoon. So I've got to make this place clean and tidy and presentable.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
You're practising for a game called Crusades.
Yeah, at break time, I'm going to be Richard the Lionheart, Ibrahim's going to be Saladin, and all the girls are going to play the innocent civilians who get massacred.
Right.
You smell like that relief teacher who didn't stay very long. You know, the one with the shaky hand and who always used to cry for no reason.
This is solid. Oh, God, Ben hasn't been mixing cement in a sink again, has he?
The kitchen is very messy, Mummy.
Yes, I know that, thank you. That's why
Karen, you're still in your pyjamas.
Come on,
No,
chop,
Mummy,
chop.
I'm not going to school today.
Oh, don't be stupid, darling.
I'm not being stupid. Watch my lips. I am not going to school today.
Oh, really? And why is that?
Because I'm scared.
Scared?
Dad,
Yes?
what's the point of living?
The point of...
Yeah, why do we live?
Well, I don't know. I've got that is an enormous question that has puzzled mankind down through the ages.
Okay, just ask him.
Oh,
Why are you scared, Karen? You like going to school.
Yes, but today I'm staying at home because that way nothing bad can happen to me.
But what do you mean, sweetheart? Nothing bad's going to happen to you. Why should anything bad happen to you?
Because today is Friday the 13th.
No, darling, that's just a silly superstition. Nothing bad is going to happen.
But something bad has already happened. My goldfish died.
That was on Monday.
Yes, the Monday in the same week as Friday the 13th.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Oh, Friday the 13th is not an especially unlucky day. It's
Tell
just...
that to Mrs. B. Her husband dropped dead in Woolworths on Friday the 13th. Are you saying that's not unlucky?
Well, no. Dropping dead is quite unlucky, but...
And it was unlucky for Woolworths as well, because not long after that they closed.
But that was the...
Listen, Karen. Mrs. B is a very nice, kind old lady. She just happens to be very superstitious.
Yes, but
and some of what she
she
says...
knows stuff. And she told me all the things that can bring bad luck. Whistling in the house, which you do all the time, and is probably why my goldfish died.
Karen, there is no connection between...
No, because
the death of a fish and me whistling occasionally.
when Ben broke the mirror, the same day, he cut his foot.
Because the mirror fell on his foot.
And you're always opening umbrellas in the house, and that's probably why you can't clean up all this mess.
I can't keep the kitchen clean because you lot...
No.
Exactly. Look, Karen, look,
I'm not going to school.
You are
If you're concerned about...
oh no.
If you don't believe in bad luck, then why...
What's all this about?
Oh, she's refusing to go to school because it's Friday the 13th and she thinks something bad's going to
Something
happen.
bad will happen. Mrs. B told me.
Right, that's the last time she comes to babysit.
Well, let's not be hasty, Pete. Mrs. B is a good babysitter. She's great with the kids and very calm. And she's old and lonely, so she's always available.
Yes,
I like it when Mrs. B comes. She shows me how to bake cakes and she reads me lovely bedtime stories. And
See?
And last time she came, she brought her tarot cards and Ben got deaf.
Yeah, that was cool.
Look, you're going to school. Look, it's just another day. Nothing especially bad is going to happen.
How can you say that? You've already been sick this morning in the toilet.
Has he?
Yeah, he was going... Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, okay,
God,
Karen.
Oh, my God, I feel terrible.
Yes, that's enough. We don't...
Oh, God, oh, Jesus.
Okay.
God,
All right.
Oh, that's so unfair. I wish I had seen that.
And I think Jesus only helps poor people with diseases. I don't think he helps people with bad tummies on Friday the 13th.
Were there carrots in it, or like were there any peas in it?
Okay.
Listen, you two.
That's why I don't eat
Listen,
vegetables.
Dad throwing up has absolutely nothing to do with today being Friday the 13th. All that happened was last night he went to a leaving do, got paralytic, staggered home in the early hours of the morning, and fell into bed stinking like a brewery. That's right, isn't it, Mum? Karen, look at me. You're safe to go into school today, because I promise you that Friday the 13th is no more dangerous than any other day. All right?
Okay.
That's not strictly true, because Friday the 13th is more dangerous. Because it was Friday the 13th when all those teenagers got killed.
See?
They were all camping by a lake.
Ben, that's a film.
And Friday the 13th, in the same lake a few years ago,
It's a film.
boy had murdered his mother. And then
Film.
his mum's spirit comes to present day and
Film.
murdered all the teenagers.
Ben.
And all that happened on Friday the 13th. So I shouldn't go to school either.
Ben, it's a movie, it's not... Hang on, when did he see Friday the 13th? It's way too scary for a 9-year-old.
It's not that scary.
But when did he...
Maisie's sleepover.
Oh, for... Karen, go and get changed for school.
No, I'm not going, and I mean it.
And I mean it! I'm just not in the mood, okay?
So last night was worth it, was it?
Oh, it was okay.
How come you got so wrecked? It's years since you've done that.
Oh, I don't know. I got ambushed by these bright green cocktails.
Oh, well, that explains the toilet.
Oh, stupid. It's not doing my stomach any good.
Well, what time did you get in?
Oh, I don't know. 3-ish? I did text you about midnight to tell you I was going to be late.
Oh, is that what it said?
Well, it's difficult to text when you're drunk. You lose control of your thumbs.
Yeah, the last bit had 9 consecutive W's.
Sorry.
You upset me when you shouted at me.
Did I?
Karen! Karen, I know you're dawdling deliberately.
I'm looking for my shoes, okay?
Well, could they be these shoe-shaped objects here in the middle of the room? How am I going to get this place tidied up before they come to view it?
Have you explained to the people yet that whatever happens, I will not be moving and I'll be staying on in my room?
No, I thought I'd let that be a lovely surprise. Now go and get dressed.
When we move, can we move to Australia? Because Australia is brilliant. And they got the 2-step spider, because it bites you, and then when you walk 2 steps, you die.
Don't oversell it now.
Oh, and do you know how kangaroos keep cool in the desert?
No.
Well, they cover themselves in their own saliva.
Ooh.
If we moved to Australia, we could buy a kangaroo, and then we could bottle its saliva and use it instead of suntan lotion.
Bottle kangaroo saliva.
It'll be better at airports because they always take your sun cream and then they glare at you a bit and then they give it back to you.
Yeah.
But if you got the kangaroo with you, they can't take the kangaroo because the kangaroo doesn't want to be taken.
So you take the kangaroo to the airport.
What's this you're printing out?
It's just a really interesting website I found on the internet about how the attack on the Twin Towers was like orchestrated by George Bush. It's my history project.
Yeah, well, that's not really history as such, is it? That's more sort of bollocks. Well, you don't seriously sign up for this rubbish, do you?
Well, I'm not sure it makes total sense, no, but
Thank you.
you've got to admit there is something weird about the way those towers collapsed.
And there's this other spider which hides under your toilet seat, and then when you go to the toilet, it jumps out and bites you. And going to the toilet is quite boring, but this makes it much more exciting.
Hang on.
There's a slice of pizza down here. Is that yours?
Is it a margarita?
No.
Oh, then it's not mine.
No, Dad, that is crap.
Wait, hang on. How do these people at I'll believe anything because I'm a gullible-idiot.com, explain the fact that Osama bin Laden went on television and said that he had attacked the Twin Towers.
Ah, but did he?
Yes, he did.
Jake,
Dad, the CIA could have
can you
easily...
get that, please? It'll be Melanie. She's going to take him to school for me, so I've got more time to get this lot straight.
When are you going to the hospital so the doctors can put the camera up your bottom?
Monday. Why?
Well, can you ask if you can keep the film? Only I'd like to take it into class for show and tell.
Show and... No, I don't want everyone in your school knowing about my colonoscopy.
They already know. Karen put it on Facebook.
But...
And Mum told all the other mums at pick-up time.
Well, not all the mums. But it's not a secret, is it?
No, I would just rather it wasn't the lead item on the news.
Hi, Jake.
Hey, Melanie. They're on their way.
Right.
How's it going?
So, how are you?
Fine.
I hear you're turning into a bit of a star striker.
Look, see? Libra's facing unexpected difficulties. That's proof that I shouldn't go to school today.
It's astrology, Karen. It's not proof of anything except human stupidity. Now, come on, move it.
You'll regret this. What happens if you send me to school and then on the way I get ripped apart by ferocious, huge bears? You'd be sorry then, wouldn't you?
Yep, I'd be in pieces. And so would you.
Keep moving.
Thanks for this, Mel. You're a lifesaver. Come on, Jake. Shift yourself. You'll be late.
Come on, we've got to get out of the house. Come on, Ben, hurry up,
Shift.
please.
Yeah, sorry.
And put your tongue in. We don't want you tripping over it, do we?
Hi, Melanie.
Off you go.
Hiya.
Hey, don't forget your masterpiece on how George Bush destroyed the Twin Towers.
Oh, God, all that conspiracy stuff's pretty daft, isn't it?
At last, the voice of reason.
Mind you, there was something a bit weird about the way those towers collapsed.
There. See?
Ben, don't go rushing off on your own. We don't want another letter from the social services.
Oh, good luck with the colonoscopy, Pete. My brother had one, said it was fine. See ya.
Expect you saw that on CFAX. See ya.
Bye.
Get the crossbows! We need to win this war!
Oh, my God.
Hiya. Sorry, wrong house.
This took me 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah, well, I lost the first hour working out where to start. But I soon got cracking and I found an old wasp's nest, your missing passport that we had to replace, and 2 German road signs. Cleaning Ben's room alone took me 3 hours.
You cleaned Ben's room? My God, that place looked like the apocalypse. Where did you put all his crap?
Right.
How was school?
Oh, we had the police in with some handwriting experts after the latest death threat to the headmaster.
I mean, personally, I don't think it could have been one of our pupils wrote the death threats, because the grammar's too good. And the word disembowel is spelt correctly. It's probably one of the teachers. Like last time.
Ow.
You all right?
Yeah, it's just some clown clattered into me last night during the dancing.
Dancing? You hate dancing.
No, but I was too drunk to remember that.
Well, you didn't even dance at our wedding. What sort of dancing was it?
What?
Was it slow dancing, boppy dancing?
Just dancing to music, I don't know.
All right, I was just asking. What sort of dancing it was? Hi, guys.
On to Jerusalem!
Stay out of the kitchen. So, Karen, did anything bad happen today?
There's still time.
Stay out of the kitchen. Thanks for that, Mel. Were they okay?
Oh, no problem. Oh, Ben's teacher said, can she have a word with you tomorrow? Something about him and Ibrahim kettling all the girls in the lower playground.
Oh, not again.
What the hell have you done to my room? It's full of floor!
It's nice, isn't it? Stay out of it.
Or the kitchen.
And the kitchen, stay out of that too. You can go in there, but don't touch anything. Would you like to come in?
No, that's fine. Good luck with your buyers.
Thank you.
Well, Karen. Friday the 13th, successfully negotiated, and miraculously you remain unsavaged by bears.
Why is Friday the 13th so unlucky? Where did all that come from?
Well, I think it's something to do with the Last Supper, isn't it?
Eh?
Well, Jesus' Last Supper, Judas made 13 at the table, and Judas betrayed Jesus, who was then crucified. And I think...
See, he was crucified. I don't think you can get unluckier than that.
No, but
You can, if you get crucified by accident. Just imagine, it's a really lovely day, and suddenly your shoelaces are untied,
Ben,
and you're
I'm not-
walking, and then you just go like, whoa, so you've fallen across with nails sticking out of it. And then you crucify yourself by accident.
It'd be really bad if you
Yeah, I think we
just
may have gone off
tripped.
at a bit of a tangent.
Hiya.
No, please, just let me do it. No,
all right.
it's fine.
No, it's okay. I don't mind. Yeah. There you go.
Thanks.
Hi.
Listen, Karen. Jesus was not crucified on Friday the 13th.
It was a Friday though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Good Friday.
Good Friday, that's a weird name for a day which somebody gets crucified. It should have been called something like Ouchie Friday, or Oh no, I'm being crucified Friday, or...
Ouchie Friday.
So what date was it when Jesus got killed?
Well, no one knows.
So it could have been Friday the 13th.
No, well, technically, if you...
I bet it was. That's just the sort of thing that would happen, especially as Jesus was a Capricorn.
Oh, for heaven's...
But he was born on Christmas Day. That makes him a Capricorn.
Jake! Don't go in the kitchen. It's temporarily out of bounds.
What? Because of the bird?
Sorry?
Yeah, there's a bird in here.
A bird? Oh, no, for God's sake!
Awesome!
Oh my God!
Oh God!
All right, everyone, just stay calm, don't panic. It's just a pigeon.
Well, what the hell is it doing in my kitchen?
It's probably coming from the garden.
Well, I didn't think it arrived by email.
Oh my God, there it is!
Oh my God, there it is!
Right,
There it is.
just calm down, calm down.
It's an omen!
Ben,
What?
Mrs. B told me that if there's a bird in the house, there's going to be a death.
Karen, that's just...
One for sorrow.
That's magpies, Karen.
Yeah, and this is a pigeon. Can we keep him?
Of course we can't keep it. It's
Come
a...
on. Come on, Mr. Pigeon.
We need
Ben.
to corral it out the way it came in. It's only got one escape route.
Well, I'm going up to my room. I do not want to be the one who dies.
She's a real team player, isn't she?
What's wrong with him? Why is he staying in here? There's gardens out there with trees and grass and sky.
Perhaps he's agoraphobic.
It's not funny, Pete.
He's cracked on the computer.
And that's not funny either.
Yes, it is.
We've got people coming to look at the house in a few moments.
All right, calm down.
No, because the conventional way to greet a potential buyer is with the smell of coffee and freshly baked bread, not pigeon plot.
Mum, don't worry.
Pigeon
I've
flop.
spent all day cleaning this kitchen.
I've got an idea.
Well, we don't need an idea. We just
You
need
see,
to...
David Attenborough says that pigeons have a bit of magnetism in their brain.
Okay, Jake,
And that's how they get home. They track the Earth's magnetic field.
you go around from that side.
If I stood out in the garden, the massive magnet, I'd be able to suck him out the kitchen.
We just
down.
inch...
Do we have a massive magnet?
No, we don't have a bloody massive magnet.
No, don't shout, because you just upset the...
Oh, Jesus! There's marbles all over the floor.
Sure, if we just leave the thing
Down,
alone,
Pigeon.
it'll probably fly out on its own in the end.
No, it's no big deal. There are three of us. Look, we could just herd it towards... What's that?
It's a picture of a cat.
Oh, for God...
Ben, this isn't really a four-man job, so why don't you just go and play in your bedroom?
I can't. It feels weird.
Ben, just...
I'll get it.
Oh, my God, that'll be them.
All right, don't panic.
Right, you store them, you show them the rest of the house, and Jake and I will stay here and we'll try and get rid of that thing.
Or we could just explain it to them.
Pete, I've spent hours.
Have you come to buy the house?
Well, possibly.
Well, you should, because it's fantastic. Especially if you're a kid. There's loads of brilliant places where you can hide for hours until the adults start panicking and screaming out your name.
Right.
And the most important thing of all is that while you're standing here arguing, Ben is talking to them.
Oh, my.
And another interesting thing is, in the basement.
Hi, I'm Pete.
Tony, Fiona.
Hi, this is Ben.
Yes, he's been telling us all about the house.
Has he? What's he been saying?
That it's a fantastic house for kids.
Yes, of course. Well, would you like the tour?
Right.
This is Karen.
You can buy this house if you want, but I intend to stay living here.
Oh, right.
It wasn't my idea to move. I wasn't consulted.
Well, I'm sure your mummy and daddy always try and do what's best for you.
No, I don't think so. This morning my daddy didn't even seem to care that I could have been torn apart by ferocious bears.
No, that's not true. It's a long story. She would... Shall we start upstairs?
It's just a bird.
Now the stupid thing's nesting on top of my
Look, Mum,
fridge.
if we panic it, it might end up hurting itself.
What is this, Pigeon Concern Week? Now, if I throw this hat on top of it, maybe we can...
No! It's bad luck to throw a hat. Mrs. B told me.
No, she didn't.
Well, it was something about hats. Might have been never throw a hat on a gypsy or...
She's doing my head in.
Never give money to Albanians.
Well, that's not superstition, that's racism.
And it's green, that's unlucky!
Karen!
Well, the neighbours are nice. Transport's good. What else?
Are you OK, love?
Yeah, I'm just a bit short of puff.
Do you want a glass of water?
I would actually, yes. Okay. That boy's very special.
Yes. That's the word his teachers keep using.
You two go on up, I'll just sit here for a sec.
You sure?
OK, Tony, up we go. OK, well, this is the third floor. It's just more bedrooms, really.
Oh, baby's kicking.
So you're definitely having a baby. Only I don't like to ask, not since I upset that big fat lady.
Oh, right.
So your husband's black,
Yes.
but you're white. So your baby could be black or white,
Well, yes, or most likely something in between.
but not stripy.
No, I don't think I'd like a stripy baby.
Be harder to lose,
Yeah, that's
they
true.
sometimes have mix-ups in the hospitals.
Sometimes, not often.
Could you have a black and white spotty baby?
But it doesn't really work.
But you
colour
could
all
call
that
him
much.
Spot.
Yeah, we were thinking Peter, but
You could
yeah.
have a black and white zigzag
Maybe
baby,
it's a middle name.
or a black and white checkered baby, or puzzle pieces.
Again, I don't think so. No, I think
Triangles
it's going to be one.
joined
just
together
the
like
one
diamonds.
colour.
Or you could
Not
have a football marking, like those big hexagons. It's all over its body.
But Mrs. B said...
Look, Karen, I tell you what, you make yourself useful by picking up all these marbles off the floor.
But I didn't spill them.
I'm not saying you spilt them.
But who spilled them?
It doesn't matter who spilt them.
Because whoever spilled them should clean them up.
Well, I'm asking you, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter who spilled them, because say there was a massive ship carrying all this oil and then
Karen.
someone spilled it all and made all the puffins all sticky and gooey and horrible. And then they said, doesn't matter who spilled it. Karen, you go clean up. It does matter.
Karen, please.
But if babies were stripy and spotty, then there would be no racism, would there?
Well, that'd be nice, wouldn't
Or
it?
maybe the spotty people would fight the stripy people and the checkered people, and they just have great big wars over stripy and spotty and
Yeah,
stuff like
I mean,
that.
I don't think it's going to happen, but
I
And
just
it's
need you
their
to help me. You need to
responsibility.
do just Mummy a favour.
But
You have to help me out here. Just pick up the marbles.
But it's like you hammering a nail into Daddy's head and then saying to Jake, go on, get it out. And you did it.
Oh, my word.
You're going to the hospital to have the baby.
I'm not really a big fan of hospitals.
Don't mind the hospital. The nurses all know me. They've got these special tongs for pulling memory sticks out of your throat.
Well, I think I'm going to have my baby at home.
The lady across the road did that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she screamed all night. I really didn't know what was going on. I thought there was a fox that had its paw stuck in a trap and it was trying to bite its own leg off to get free.
Oh, right.
There was loads of blood, apparently. Dad said they had to get the whole bedroom redecorated.
Can I have some more water, do you think?
No problem.
I bet it was you who spilt the marbles.
He just needs one more little nudge. I think, hang on, if I get this and I can just push him
That's
out.
the most worst luck to open an umbrella inside.
Be daft.
And it's green. Are you mad?
I mean, you know I'm biased, but it's got a lovely feel about it. It's a very happy house.
Will you shut the hell up about it being green or I'll ram it down your throat? Look, you've upset me.
The lounge.
Well, ring bloody childline then, see if I care.
This is the lounge.
Look, you've upset me. You've upset the bird.
You keep banging on about superstition. Stuff like
Everyone, just... Oh, hell.
There are good schools. There's a GP surgery on the corner, also good.
Yeah, the doctor's really, really cool. He said they had to put a camera up Dad's bottom. And we're going to put it on YouTube.
That's not going to happen.
My sister had a colonoscopy. She said it was fine.
Yes, everyone tells me that.
Oh, poor thing.
Now that has got to be bad luck. Not just any bird in the house, but a dead bird in the house.
Why did he have to fly into the window?
And this is the kitchen. This is my wife, Sue.
Hello there. Usually a bit tidier than this. And obviously not usually a dead bird.
Right, well, thanks for showing us around.
Well, there's more to
No,
see.
it's fine, thank you.
Well, if you'd like to, mull it over. If you want to come back another time, have another look, then...
Can't see that happening.
Really?
My wife, she has a thing about birds in the house. She says it's a bad omen.
Does she?
We'll see ourselves out.
Yeah, well, mind out for the witches.
You shouldn't joke about witches. They don't like it.
Oh, for God's sake.
Mum?
Yes? Oh, Jake!
I'm so gonna Facebook all of this.
Well, I didn't mean to hurt the poor...
Mum, should I take the bird out into the garden and give it a post-mortem?
No.
All right. But it is science.
It's not science, it's... Ugh.
Well, Leonardo da Vinci was always cutting up animals.
Along with most serial killers.
Aren't you going to read that?
It's only a text. It's not a royal bloody summons.
All right. You okay?
Yeah. So, the Enlightenment. What a waste of bloody time that was. Do you know the year? Maybe 2010. But our kids, they're just living in the dark ages. Witches. Crackpot conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I know.
Blind superstition, astrology.
Yeah.
You know, the more irrational it is, the more they just lap it up.
Still, don't worry. We'll soon grow out of it. Touch wood.